Hey guys, Miss P here. Today we are going to multiply complex numbers. Alright, so we're going to continue to use this I chart over here. Alright, last week we worked with I, which is equal to the square root of -1. And we also worked with I squared, which is equal to -1. Alright, we also are going to add I to the third, which is -I, and I to the fourth, which is +1. So we're just going to do simple multiplication, not too crazy, okay? So let's do 7i times 7i squared. Well, the first thing we want to do is we want to multiply 7 times 7, which is 49. Then when you multiply variables, you have to add the exponents, right? There's an invisible 1 here. So 1 plus 2 is 3, so it would be I to the third. Now, I to the third equals what? -I. So this becomes 49 times -I, which ends up equaling -49i. That's your answer. Done. Not too bad, right? Hope not. All right, let's try another one. Let's go with example 2. Let's do 5i squared times 2i squared. All right, what's 5 times 2? It's 10. Then we have to add the exponents of our i's, which 2 plus 2 is 4. So we get 10 I to the fourth. Now, I to the fourth equals what? +1. So this becomes 10 times 1, which is 10. There's our answer. That's it. Not bad, right? All right, let's try another. Example 3. All right, let's go with a -4i times 3i. Okay, what is -4 times +3? We get -12. I times I is I squared. And what does I squared equal? -1. So this becomes -12 times -1. All right, -12 times -1 is +12. Bam, there's our answer. Yay. All right. Now we're going to go into one that is a tiny bit different, but not much. We're still multiplying. So example 4. We're going to do 2i times 3 plus 5i squared. All right, guys, remember this. You have to distribute. Okay? So 2 times 3 is 6. Bring down your I. 2 times 5 is 10. And then I to the first times I to the second is I to the third. All right. Let's look over here. 6i. Guys, 6i does not change. We keep 6i as 6i. It's in the most simplified form. But we can change I to the third to what? -I. So this becomes 6i plus 10 times -I, which ends up equaling 6i minus 10i. Okay, but guys, there's one thing with that. Aren't they both similar now? So we have a 6i and a 10i. They're both to the first power. Since that is the issue, we can now simplify them. 6i minus 10i gives us negative 4i as our answer. Not everyone like this will work like that, okay? But some will. All right, example 5. All right, let's go with 6i times 2i plus 3i squared. All right, we are going to distribute to here and to here. So 6i times 2i gives us 12i squared, then plus 6i times 3i squared gives us 18i to the third. Okay, so now we just need to simplify. I squared equals negative 1. So this becomes 12 times negative 1 plus 18 times I to the third equals negative I, so negative I. All right, now we just multiply. A positive 12 times a negative 1 gives us negative 12. Positive 18 times a negative I gives us minus 18i. Now, we cannot simplify this because this is not a negative 12i. We cannot combine a negative 12 and a negative 18i. So this is our simplified answer. We are done. So guys, if you noticed, anytime you do problems like this, your answer either has an I in it or no I. You don't have an I squared, you don't have an I to the third or an I to the fourth in your answer. Your answer is always going to be a number or an I. Okay? All right, let's try one more. So example 6. Let's go with negative 3 times 2i plus let's do 10 I to the fourth. Wow, we're getting crazy now. Okay. So negative 3, well, let me draw my arrows first because we have to distribute, right? All right, negative 3 times a positive 2i gives us negative 6i. Okay, now we're going to do negative 3 times 10, which gives us negative 30. Bring your I to the fourth along with you. Okay, we have an I. You don't need to do anything with I. It's already simplified. But we have an I to the fourth, which should equal positive 1. So this becomes negative 6i minus 30 times that I to the fourth became a positive 1. So our answer ends up being negative 6i minus 30. Bam, we're done. Nothing to do. We can't combine a 6i and a 30. So we are absolutely done. Guys, that is it. That is all for this week. We're done. Hope you guys are doing well. And hope this was easy enough. And hope to see you guys soon.